Good morning. Welcome, everybody. Please remain standing as you are able. My name is Benoit Antoine Bacon. I am the President and Vice Chancellor of the University of British Columbia. It's my great pleasure to be here with you today, and I'd like to begin by expressing my great gratitude to the Silks Okanagan people on whose traditional, ancestral, and unceded territory we are gathered today. Please join me in reflecting on the importance of understanding the histories that brought us to this land and to seek to understand our place within that history. And at this time, I would like to invite Amber Cardenas and Whitney Cardenas, members of the Okanagan Nation, to sing the Okanagan song.
Wai chaskalchalt yayat ipis naxilu isqueeze Amber Cardenas Kika Whitney Cardenas Kintil Sin Pinkton. Hello, good day everyone. I'm Amber Cardenas. This is my sister Whitney Cardenas and tlahak tlahap twi Philip Kruger and Alt Margaret Kruger. Our late grandparents are Philip and Margaret Kruger. The song we're going to sing today is in our language, and this song in I guess a Western context is seen as an anthem. This song, what it says is in our language is Athli, the reason being or because. Athliku swiwi numta, the reason we are beautiful. Athliku sukunach kain, because we are Okanagan. And Athliachai tumchulau, because our land is beautiful. And the reference of beauty in this song doesn't refer to outer physical beauty. It refers to the connection and relationship we've had with this land since the beginning of time. And in our creation stories, we depend on this land, the water, the plants, the animals. And as human beings, we still do depend on this land, and we always will. So, Kukukst, celebrate today. Congratulations. And UBC Okanagan, it's so beautiful. And whether you live here, work here, or decided to study here and continue to stay here, advocate for this beautiful place, speak for this beautiful place, and respect it. And let's respect one another because it's just so important in life. So have a good day and kukukst. Thank you. Because our land is very beautiful.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Amber and Whitney, for getting us started in a good way. Welcome to the class of 2046, joining us today. Everybody, today's a big day. Today's a big day. Let's just pause. Let's just pause for a moment to give thanks, spiritual and temporal, on this important occasion. We acknowledge and pay tribute to those who are unable to join us today, remembering those who've made an impact in our lives and our communities, and appreciating all those who have contributed to supporting our great graduates. We pause to appreciate the blessings we share and acknowledge these proud students, their great achievements, as well as their families and friends. We invite everyone to remain standing as you are able while our band performs the O Canada. The words will be shown on screen. Please do sing along. Please be seated, everybody. Chancellor Rogers, honored guests, members of the Board of Governors and the Senate, faculty, staff, alumni, and most especially you, our great graduates, as well as your families and friends, everyone joining us here or online, welcome to UBC's graduation ceremony at our beautiful Okanagan campus. It's such a privilege for me to be here with you today to celebrate the newest graduates of the University of British Columbia, the amazing class of 2026. Well done, everyone. Congratulations on your tremendous achievement. You can be so very proud, and we are extremely proud of you. You started your academic journey right in the aftermath of a global pandemic, and you're completing it at a time when the world feels unsettled, geopolitically, socially, economically, technologically. These are challenging times, to be sure, but also times of extraordinary human achievement. One example: earlier this year, millions of people around the world stopped to watch the Artemis 2 mission carry human beings around the moon, including Jeremy Hansen, the very first Canadian to look back to Earth from deep space. Oh, Jeremy. Jeremy. In this context, the role of the university has never been more important, and our critical mission of research and education remains crystal clear, and it's our best hope for a better world. And when I think of the biggest challenges that we're facing today, whether climate change or mental health and substance use, economic disparities, living together peacefully in a diverse and fast-changing world, I know that the way forward can only be forged our way, through research, scholarship in both the arts and the sciences, and especially through you, our great graduates, going out into the world smarter and hopefully wiser than we were. Personally, I owe everything to the university, to higher education. I had a difficult upbringing. I was heading down the wrong path, mental health issues, substance use issues. And what kept me in the game and later gave me a chance to heal was the opportunity to study, and later, incredibly, to teach and to take on leadership roles in academia, and I'm so, so grateful. Everybody, it's so amazing. It's wonderful to be here in Kelowna. UBC Okanagan is such a special place. The sense of community, the entrepreneurial spirit, the academic excellence. This amazing campus offers something truly unique, the strength of a world-class UBC education in a close-knit, innovative, student-centered environment. And I'm so proud that our great UBCO alumni are making a difference here in Kelowna, across Canada, and around the world. And today, you are joining them. So graduates, here we are. Today's both an ending and, more importantly, I think, a new beginning. It's a time to celebrate how far you've come, and you've come really far. Also a time to step with great purpose into what comes next. You're on your way to a successful and self-determined life. And what could be more exciting than that? I have just the one piece of advice, and it's to never stop to learn and to grow. UBC provided you with a solid foundation, but now it's up to you to continue what is really a lifelong quest. Graduates, this is your moment. This success, we say at UBC, tuum est, it is yours. I wish you all the best as you enter the next phase of your journey. And remember, you'll always be welcome back here at UBCO. Again, all my congratulations to the class of 2026. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Enjoy this special day. And now I get to introduce my great colleague and friend, Dr. Leslie Cormack, the Principal and Deputy Vice Chancellor of UBC Okanagan. Leslie, let me just say that we're so grateful for your strong leadership for 6 years already. Please help me welcome to the podium Dr. Leslie Cormack. Leslie.
Welcome, everyone. My name, as you heard, is Leslie Cormack, and I'm the principal of UBC's Okanagan campus. So the first thing to say is, congratulations. You made it. Today is the big day. You know, I've attended many graduation ceremonies as a graduating student, as a professor, as a supervisor, as an academic leader, and arguably most memorable of all, as the parent of a graduating student. One might think it would get old, but that has not been my experience. This ritual ties you to a millennia of scholars who have walked this way before, a community built to preserve knowledge and at the same time to challenge that knowledge. Standing up here looking out at you, I can feel the excitement, the joy, the relief. I can see your professors, your parents, friends, and loved ones sharing this moment with you. And I know that for many of you, there are loved ones around the world thinking of you right now. The pride is palpable. Today is the accumulation of years of assignments, exams, late nights, and light bulb moments of inspiration. You did it. You should be beyond proud of yourselves, because we are all certainly very proud of you. I know that with all the difficult, heart-wrenching events taking place in our world, celebrating in safety and peace can feel conflicting. But celebrations are important, perhaps especially in such times. We need a moment to see the accomplishments, to know that you did this, and you can do other hard things as well. You should feel the joy of achievement and the inspiration from that achievement to turn outward and become a force for change. Joy brings hope, and hope can change the world. There's an African proverb that I always love, which says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. You leave here today not just with a degree, but with each other. And that is the most powerful thing of all. We are not individuals fighting alone, we are a community. The collective drive for change is exactly the reason that UBC is here, to equip and empower those who have the drive to change the world. And now, all of you officially are joining the ranks of UBC alumni. Congratulations. But you know, as you go out into the world, with your degree comes responsibility. You are responsible to think rationally, to look for evidence, to find creative and innovative solutions that leave the world better than you found it. And when that feels daunting, be courageous. Courage is not an absence of fear. It's moving forward in spite of that fear. And I know you can all do that. As you relish this moment of well-earned celebration, remember that the future is in your hands. Looking out at all of you, I have great hopes for that future. On behalf of UBC and the entire Okanagan campus, congratulations, class of 2026. I'm now pleased at this time to call upon Stephanie Bussey, member of the graduating class, to make remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Cormack. Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, honored guests, family, friends, and of course, my fellow graduates. Today, 4 years of passion, effort, dedication have culminated into a truly remarkable achievement. Today, we become graduates of the University of British Columbia. Today, we are celebrating many victories, but the most important ones are those that will not appear on a transcript or diploma. They are the victories that we overcame quietly when no one was watching. Over these years, we have been fortunate to learn from some truly wonderful professors, but it is you, my fellow graduates, who have taught me resilience, kindness, and what genuine community looks like. While we are celebrating graduation today, we are also celebrating change, growth, overcoming struggle, and becoming ourselves. Like many of you, as I was growing up, I felt like I didn't quite belong. For years, I was unable to make sense of why I felt so different, of why I couldn't relate to others, or why I felt like I had a voice in my head telling me that I wasn't enough. Then one day, my psychiatrist explained it to me. He said, "You have OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, and you should never tell anyone because they will not understand." And that felt like a gut punch. I know we have all experienced similar conversations. I can see it. But like so many of you, I chose to ignore him. Instead, like you, I chose to trust myself, to hear a quieter, more reflective voice telling me that I am just as worthy as anyone else. That the very thing I'd been told to hide is what made me, me. And ultimately, it is what brought me to this stage today. Today is proof that we have faced our challenges to become ourselves. As you walk across this stage, I see that. I see you. I see you for exactly who you are and what you will bring to this world. You have taught me kindness, bravery, resilience, authenticity, and after we part ways today, I know you will continue to teach others. This fall, I will be starting medical school to become a physician. It is because of the community we built, because I chose to trust myself and believe that I was made for something more, that one day I will sit across from a young girl just like me and tell her, "You will be okay," because people will understand. I've met them, and they are you. On behalf of UBC alumni, I am honored to welcome you into the alumni family. You now belong to a community of changemakers and leaders that is more than 435,000 strong, graduates like you who are looking to make a positive difference in this world. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Stephanie, for those inspiring and heartfelt words. Good morning, everyone. My name is Marie Tarrant. I'm the Provost and Vice President Academic, and I'm pleased to introduce the Award for Teaching Excellence and Innovation. This award, including a $2,000 prize, recognizes outstanding teachers at the Okanagan campus as nominated by students, faculty colleagues, and alumni. The award highlights the importance of teaching in creating an outstanding student experience. It is my privilege to introduce one of this year's recipients, Dr. Abdullah Mohammed, Associate Professor, Irving K. Barber, Faculty of Science. I invite Associate Professor Mohammed to come forward as I read a short citation and present a certificate recognizing their accomplishments. Since 2014, Dr. Mohammed has taught and mentored thousands of students at UBC Okanagan, earning recognition for his student-centered approach to teaching and his unwavering belief that every student can succeed. Dr. Mohammed is known for designing innovative learning environments grounded in active learning and inclusive pedagogy. His course materials are intentionally designed to ensure equitable access for students, and he consistently applies evidence-based approaches to identify learning barriers, design meaningful supports, evaluate outcomes, and share effective practices with the broader teaching community. Working collaboratively with students as partners, Dr. Mohammed has led the development of several transformative educational initiatives and technologies, including NewTeach, EduAI, Parallel Courseware, and the Learn Coding Project, developed in collaboration with the School of Engineering. Beyond the classroom, Dr. Mohammed's commitment to expanding equitable access to STEM education is reflected in his community partnerships, mentorship of undergraduate research students, and coaching of competitive programming teams to national recognition. Congratulations, Dr. Mohammed. Thank you. Congratulations.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Tarrant. And again, congratulations, Dr. Mohammed, on this well-deserved recognition. Can I also take 30 seconds to thank one more time our great student speaker, Stephanie, for sharing so openly about your challenges. Your journey is so inspiring, Stephanie. Stephanie. And with that, we're moving into the heart of our program, everyone. Would the candidates for degrees please rise as you are able? Here we go. Madam Chancellor, I now have the great pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for degrees who have successfully completed their studies and fulfilled all the conditions that the university has set for them. The UBC Okanagan Senate recommends them to you for the degrees that will be announced on stage today. As each degree is officially conferred, the dean and representatives of the faculty will congratulate each student, and students will continue across the stage, passing the university mace, the symbol of the authority of the chancellor who confers the degrees, and the chancellor will personally congratulate each student. Finally, at the very end, members of Alumni UBC Randall Ferry and Dana Clement-Tyerman will be welcoming all graduates into the Alumni UBC community. Would the candidates please be seated? We're almost ready to go, but I just want to share a few simple instructions before we go. First, graduates, you'll be invited by our marshals in the blue sash, I believe, to leave your seats row by row and line up on this side of the hall in anticipation of your journey across the stage. And on that journey, you'll have the opportunity for 3 pictures by professional photographers, and I want to take you through them so that you're not surprised. And our first one is there. Right there, you see, our photographers are waving. Can we demonstrate the position, please? Like this, picture number 1. Thank you very much. Then you walk, come onto the ramp and onto the stage. And you know, Stephanie, can I impose on you? Can I impose on you, Stephanie? That's a great model. There's footprints on the floor, and this is a big moment. You'll be shown on screen, your name will be read, and a picture will be taken. The photographer is right here in front of you. You can't miss him. You sojourn across the stage, garner congratulations from the Dean, from our great Deputy Vice Chancellor, from the Chancellor herself. You pass the mace, and then please join me. I'll be waiting for you on the other side of the stage. You can't miss me, and we'll take a picture, and our photographer is right there. It makes a better picture if when you hold your degree, the logo is the right side up. It will save you some Photoshop later. I noticed that we have a number of Ph.D. recipients today. Congratulations, Ph.D.s. They're there. Ph.D. recipient, if you would, when you come to the middle of the stage, there's an extra step for you because you will be hooded personally by the Deputy Vice Chancellor. So please stop in the middle of the stage, face the audience, remove your hat. If you happen to be particularly tall, maybe bend your knees a little bit to give the chance to our DVC, and you will be hooded and then back to your seat. And these are my instructions, everybody. Are we ready to do this? We're ready.
Madam Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Adeyemi Adebowale investigated the flavor chemistry of the underutilized staple food crop, breadfruit. He identified key metabolites linked to the intense flavor in some breadfruit varieties, and he recommended methods to produce more delicious breadfruit food products. His work has opened possibilities for healthier food options in Canada and worldwide. Dr. Adebowale. Dr. Alexandra McGregor. Dr. McGregor discovered a novel enzyme that allows a common oral bacterium to acquire iron from the human host. She then found that pathogenic bacteria evolved different strategies to protect themselves from toxic metabolites that form during iron acquisition. With this knowledge, new therapeutics can be designed to treat bacterial infections. Dr. McGregor. Dr. Andrea Verdugo Mesa. Dr. Verdugo Mesa's research showed that engineering a probiotic to persist during inflammation is key to therapeutic success. She demonstrated that, unlike standard probiotics, this strain remained in the gut longer, thereby reducing inflammation, protecting the gut barrier, improving metabolism, and ultimately lowering disease severity in severe colitis. This work revealed that probiotics designed to function in inflamed environments can deliver more reliable treatments for inflammatory conditions like inflammatory bowel disease, setting the stage for clinical trials with commercial partners. Dr. Verdugo Mesa. Dr. Adam Yasunaga. Dr. Yasunaga developed DNA-based tools to measure and apply mechanical forces at the molecular level, including a technique to study immune cell rolling and tether force spectroscopy to apply controlled forces to single molecules. These innovations enable researchers to explore how physical forces impact biology and disease. Dr. Yasunaga. Dr. Siobhan Darlington. Dr. Darlington studied how cougars navigate human-modified landscapes to avoid risk and to kill deer in southern British Columbia. Her research showed that human activity drives adult cougar mortality and that forest disturbance shapes prey selection and hunting success. These insights support multi-regional wildlife management and conservation. Dr. Darlington. Dr. Tomas Philipp. Dr. Philipp discovered that a protein called DMAGE is essential for cell death and tumor control in fruit flies. This work reveals how cells use ancient molecular signals to eliminate harmful cells, which deepens our understanding of cancer-related pathways in humans. Dr. Philipp. Dr. Portia Ann McGonigal. Dr. McGonigal tested management strategies for grapevine crown gall disease and examined pathogen genetic diversity. She discovered potential candidates for biological control, that compost application reduced soil pests that enhance crown gall symptoms, and that crown gall pathogens in the Okanagan Valley share genetic similarities to global strains. Dr. McGonigal. Dr. Hossein Khalilian. Dr. Khalilian's research reveals how nature controls free radicals, which are unstable molecules that play important roles in health, disease, and chemical reactions. Through computer modeling, his work uncovered hidden quantum forces that help enzymes stabilize and guide radicals, thereby opening new paths for drug, enzyme, and catalyst design. Dr. Khalilian. Dr. Nitin. Dr. Nitin studied complex sugars in human milk and the protective mucus lining the newborn gut that influences early microbial and immune development. His work identified a previously unknown class of a glucuronic acid containing human milk sugars and examined their relationship to similar sugars found in infant gut mucus. Dr. Nitin. Dr. Brandon Graham Knight. Dr. Graham Knight researched fairness and uncertainty in AI for healthcare. He identified areas where commercial AI for breast cancer screening struggled and explained how it could be improved. He created a novel algorithm to focus AI on difficult examples, thereby improving accuracy on small, uncommon objects. Dr. Graham Knight. Dr. Mariam E. Janet. Dr. Janet explored how people can interact more naturally with augmented reality headsets, such as smart glasses, across diverse mobility and social settings. By anchoring virtual interfaces to the body, especially the hand, her work makes augmented reality systems more comfortable, intuitive, and context-appropriate for everyday use. Dr. Janet. Dr. Iman Saberi Tirani. Dr. Saberi's research aimed to advance automated software development by making it more time and resource efficient. Dr. Saberi focused on improving how artificial models understand programming code through numerical representations known as embeddings, which are critical for tasks like code summation and generation. The approaches used in Dr. Saberi's research aim to make code-related AI systems more effective and intelligent, ultimately improving productivity for software developers. Dr. Saberi Tirani. Dr. Tsong-Soong Zhang. Dr. Zhang developed a novel machine learning method to solve complex graph-based problems more effectively. Their research bridges traditional graph theory with modern graph neural networks, offering new insights into how machines interpret and process graph-structured data. Dr. Zhang. Dr. Jason Reish. Dr. Reish developed novel MRI techniques that enable the imaging of multiple slices at the same time, specifically for challenging cases where signals disappear very quickly. Dr. Reish's methods may enable the rapid imaging of signals from sodium, adding clinical insight to guide treatment of diseases such as multiple sclerosis, cancer, and stroke. Dr. Reish.
Madam Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree Master of Science. Helen Chiang. Karina Jadzecki. Serena Jelani. Olivia Boven. Madison Dirks. Jillian Shilito. Selena Spence. Nikta Akbarpour. Afra Antara Anjam. Jingwen Chen. Riley Eaton. Amireza Esmaili. Dazaki. Tariq Hassan. Ria Manaj Kanabar. Victoria Karchenko. Pave Manimanran Vanjinadamal. Bakhtaren Narbayev. Linda Okpanachi. Parinda Raman. Mohammad Reza Saidi. Isha Shah. Ian Oluwu Sowande. Tanin Zaraati. Armita Taranchi. Amari de Burgos. Madison Blatchford. Madam Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science. Janaya Zuri Bar. Alyssa Marie Collins. Kira Dale. Emanuela Escobar. Logan Cam. Bill Nixon. Mary Olson. Michelle Sunardi. Stella Irene Wijaya. Quinn Anderson. Freya Asif. Marina Giannotti. Brody Glanville. Tisha May Shorath Grande. Marguerite Hellberg. Fatima Jamohammed. Iker Martinez. Ariel Massimiliano. Kira McInerney. Zadie McLeod. Manira Oyegunla. Emma Postlethwaite. Kalta Rigby. Megan Sears. Lorena Semple. Olivia Shindy. Kayan Uy. Samuel Vanderhayden. Sabrina Zhang. Brenna Beck. Stephanie Bussey. Ella Dole. Sarah Moran. Jasmine Moon Langdon. Tina Femi Tapa Owafekor. Liam Zandvliet. Lara Abdul Majid. Lauren Argualias. Abby Bartoshowski. Helena Cho. Quinn Rafaela Malana Cortez. Bram de Klerk. Jonah Carolyn Illigan Dizon. Caitlin Doucette. Zaya Ankter. Madison Gebhardt. Simran Gill. Alexandra Grogard. Shayna Jerfy. Jovan John Hayher. Lynn Ann Cabasita. Gwendolyn Kaler. Ira Cassandra Laxina. Ki Tso Mahang. Melissa Maganga. Rowan Murdane. Ava Wynn. Brennan Robert O'Grady. Taylor Oliver Guerin. Mason George Oshie. Loretta Padilla Pose. Sarah Pulfer. Erin Riley. Marcus Hamilton Rose. Jacob Rubalak. Marissa Shaw. Samantha Wilson. Madeline Wong. Hudson Young. Kennedy Campbell. Jessica Daniels. Clara Elise Gibbons. Paris Hoffmeister. Niza Mankutela Farwaha. Sean McIntyre. Kate Nicholson. Georgia Regash. Olivia Regash. Logan Yee. Aruna. Dilneet Benapal. Cassandra Berry. Harleen Carr Boyle. Nicholas Campbell. Stephen Fairley. Olivia Ann Fortuna. Ajna Gautam. Chelsea Goral. Jacob Graham. Grace Henderson. Jillian Hepburn. Shaylin Hillis. Alexa Holliday. Sarah Houston. Daisy Jones. Lindsay Jones. Catherine Littleton. Kayla Majerik. Nolan Matthews. Catherine McKee. Olivia Nissen. Arman Kaur Panu. Jordan Pegg. Charlotte Perry. Hunter Peterson. Selena Power. Lucas Robertson. Jessica Sani. Anmol Sandhu. Jasmine Sandhu. Angela Sue. Gabriella Torrey. Callie Turner. Natalie Deuce Umarerwa. Mason Vistisen. McKenna Werboweski. Easton Bates. Faith Johnston. Elizabeth Ann McKenzie. Sophia Van Slyke. Adrian Aucoin. Sean Robert Finlayson. Lauren Elizabeth Foss. Ethan Gio. Kevin Young. Sammy Colney. Talia Cantatas. Jaylene Major. Kate McIntosh. Avneet Dillon. Esha Maceros. Logan Roth. Pim Siri Wanpakti. Christopher Josh Trajas. Chloe Cho. Alex Dylan Tucker. Jimmy Ladoya Ademola. Salma Vika Ainindita. Ronet Bhuti. Tahsin Jawad. Ame Karmarkar. Kiamir Kadimi. Putri Larasati Lexono. Priyansh Matter. Ahmed Adel Mimon. Mystery. Abdullah Munir Abdullah Munir. Oluwadabira Amatasha. Aram Odamir. Mackenzie Richards. Aliaskar Sakravala. Mohammed Gamal Sakar. Shreya Saxena. Samantha Grace Scully. Shlok Shah. Stavan Shah. Hauger Shu. Shuyu Yan. Abdullah Haider Abbas. Ishika Agarwal. Toluwani Akinwande. Abdullah Alkaf. Saketh Anand. Ken Anderson. Mahatav Arora. Marunal Arozker. Alexander Batke. Milan Bertolucci. Dhruv Birdwaj. Alif Iman bin Abdul Razak. Levi Boswell. Morgan Byers. Wewa Chan. Sithara Chari. Tyler Stephen Cummings. Zoe Dale. Lakshay Dang. Madeline DeGrucci. Abjit Singh Dillon. Timandra Eve Draper. Ziad Al-Ghanini. Mahi Gangal. Cameron Gillespie. Casey Goyle. Aditya Golash. Samarth Grover. Di Chen Feng. Eric Harrison. Devin Huang. Atahar Imtiaz. Elena Islam. Sami Jaffrey. Samyak Jain. Kareem Amin Jassanij. Marin Jason. Jackson Call. Jinshi Hugh. Afua Asantawa Frempong. Mohammad Isan Kalam. Artyom Ramonovich Hachoturov. Karim Khalil. Sparsh Khanna. Maya Knutsvig. Anilov James Laxina. Longsai Lee. Lexi Ludiadis. Khalid Mahmood. Abhinav Malik. Samantha Elaine Miranda. Kyle McLeod. Caden Merchant. Nariman Milanfar. Kiran Naidu. Tawana Andelovu. Hawk Nguyen. Kang An Nguyen. Lee Min Duck Nguyen. Teen Fong Nguyen. Seth Ojo. Jeff Poller. Mika Panagsagan. Johannes Hamonangan Panjaitan. Evan Pazanow. Varan Patel. Dylan Picard. Cole William Powry. Mithish Ravi Sankar Geetha. Abdur Raymond. Nicola Arau. Nicola Rao. Harjot Sahota. Mandira Samanrasekara. Richard Palaka Berga. Ariana Rice. Layla Saparbek. Raymond Sarowa. Pratham Shah. Sana Shah. Adil Shahji. Ojas Sharma. Ribhav Sharma. Karanvir Sidhu. Sam Sakura. Vanshika Singla. Daniel Shakich. Titha Soni. Liam Storgard. Jan Saratas. William James Tilden. Akash Tirthdas. Jacob Tizel. Jordan Yuki Trong. Joy Amidiego. Naomi Vanderhulst. Emmanuel Wiesler. Jackson Wilson. Chase Winslow. Megan Blow. Sophia Brosnan. Adriana Quiros Duarte. Liam Rybuck. Jay Thompson. Lucas Sheriff. Yu Shan Ye. Olivia Harms. Joshua Miller. Kira Ohau. Elijah Vielgosh. Shengbo Lin. Ivona Nitsitin. Hejun Song. Farrell Chandi Pujaku Sumo. Ignacio Benito Labrador. Mason Alexander Hawes. Simmer Jawanda. Marita Meng. Daria Sukavesyev. Hannah Abbott. Oluwaseyi Adigun. Lily Bethel. Sukdeep Kaur Brar. Maya China Nadozi. Kieran Cross. Sierra de Medeiros. Fern de Hollis. Sagar Singh Kug. Mankiran Kaur Gill. Natalia Greenwood. Anne Hughes. Jet Jamaev. Caroline Kennedy. Ayumi Kodarami. Hannah Maduras. Maximus Phillips. Kira Robertson. Anika Sanderson. Elena Savkina. Vidhi Suresh Shah. Jyoti Sharma. Aurora Smith. Vanessa Sito. Yulina Junko Ruth Tamashiro. Cherry Tanti Chalermson. Michael Charles Brent Burns. Slade Theodore Lake Kaufman. J.C. Auger. Amelia Claire Menard. Oscar Ernesto Munoz Campos. Andrea Rainshart's daughter. Rachel Brooks. Stephanie Merkel. Ashutosh Mehta. Emma Carter. Logan Clark. Maya Darling. Keisha Friesen. Michelle Kaufman. Louis Jensen Coe. Anna McKenzie. Kayla Rouser. Annika Marie Vanderhook. Rosina Vecchio. Hannah Winterton. Madam Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Sustainability. Matt Lawrence. Ambu Ansa. Madam Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the recipient of the head of class, Aliza Boulay. Natalia Crowley. Drea Cadlick. Ayanna Miller. Jed Prentice. Jacqueline Rowe. Bram St. John. Julianne Kovac. Kira Merchant. Madison Vicaretti. James Wilson.
Hi, my name is Judy Rogers, and I am honored to be the Chancellor of the University of British Columbia. It gives me great pleasure to be in Kelowna celebrating with you today. Will the graduates please rise as you are able? A few short weeks ago, the Okanagan Senate of the University of British Columbia met to review the candidates for degrees who have successfully completed their studies and fulfilled the conditions that the university has set out for them. For those graduates who are here with us today, and for all of those who were unable to attend today's celebration, I confer upon you your degree, and I welcome you to the Convocation of UBC. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Please be seated. As Chancellor, it is a great honor and privilege to celebrate with you today and to admit you to the Convocation of UBC. All of you have invested a great deal of determination, focus, and hard work to obtain your degrees. And now, just as you graduate, this would be a perfect time to pause and to reflect upon those who supported you. If you have friends and family at today's ceremony, take a moment to turn and give them a wave to show your love and your appreciation. And let's not forget the faculty members. Many of them are with us today on the platform, and I know you'll thank them for their scholarship, their guidance, and leadership during your time at UBCO. It is also an honor to welcome you as the newest members of Alumni UBC, because you're now part of a global network of more than 435,000 UBC graduates who live and work in 145 countries around the world. And on that note, the range and depth of scholarship reflected among you here today is astounding. Undergraduate, graduate degrees in sciences. You're a pretty eclectic and amazing group. And as I thought about what to say to you today, the following words came to mind. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has somewhat forgotten the gift. These words have been attributed to Albert Einstein, although there does remain some debate as to whether the message is verbatim or paraphrased. It is a compelling reminder that intuition and rational thinking are not mutually exclusive. Intuition is rarely talked about, but intuition is integral to innovation. So let's explore this just for a minute. During a tumultuous and uncomfortable time in my life, I found myself kayaking a river in Europe. I capsized and was forced into rapids, and eventually pulling myself out of the river, I sat on an embankment collecting myself, knowing that my friends were well downstream and I was wondering how long it would take to be rescued. As a bit of panic grew, some butterflies came to rest on my arm, and it felt to me they reassured me that all would be well. And they flittered and flew around my head and my arms, setting a direction, and they kept coming back and taking me forward. And I went with them, and I found some greater level of safety on the riverbank. Those butterflies, I believed, led me to safety. I think we are caterpillars, just like I was before I capsized, and just like I believe society is right now. We are caterpillars right in the midst of a metamorphosis, a transformation from the familiar and comfortable world into something unknown and unpredictable. The result of the metamorphosis, the butterfly, for me symbolizes adaptation, innovation, responsiveness, and quiet strength, and for me is a talisman for humanity. Hoping to pursue life as usual amidst a period of chaos and confusion diminishes our ability to find the truth often. We've become somewhat complacent, and to further complicate matters, we seem to be increasingly ingrained in competitiveness and comparison. So what is the role of our university in the rebuilding process? The simple answer is to lead by example. In my view, universities like UBC and its students and faculty are underutilized in the quest for a much-needed cultural shift. If we can imagine that you, the class of 2026, have been given the task of leading by example, what might your first objective be as an emerging butterfly? Most likely, your first thought might be some combination of knowledge and evidence-based approaches, but your intuition is also an integral requirement in your pursuit of excellence. Excellence must surely include fairness, tolerance, compassion, freedom of expression, and a commitment to ethical conduct in everything we do, including how we manage relationships. So collaboration, not so much competition, communication, not criticism. Intuitively, you know that these are the pathways out of chaos and confusion. You are students and graduates who already understand that the road to stability and civility will not be lit by megalomania, but by a return to a balanced and compassionate world. As you navigate this road, be neither fearful nor despondent. The character you have exemplified as UBCO graduates positioned you to be the most listened to and influential voices of our times. Just remember that your rational mind is your servant, and your intuitive mind leads you the way in quiet acts of humanity. And that is the gift of being human. It must not be forgotten. There's one other thing you must not forget. Graduation should never mean goodbye. Whenever you take a class, return to the campus, reconnect with professors and classmates, or cheer on our heat, a warm welcome will always await. And always, always, always make time to enjoy life and have fun with the people you love. Enjoy this celebration. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Madam Chancellor, for those wise words. And with that, graduates and guests, this brings our ceremony towards a close. But let me say it one more time. Congratulations to the amazing class of 2026. Well done, everybody. Graduates, we hope that you've enjoyed it as much as we have and that you'll all be able to join us following the ceremony. Your procession will take you to the main courtyard. It's a beautiful day out. It's a great opportunity to reconnect with your guests, to take amazing pictures. And while you're on campus today, we invite you to enjoy light refreshments with your families and friends. And it's a great opportunity, let me remind you, to activate your new Alumni UBC app as you begin your journey to becoming part of our global alumni family. We would ask that you remain in your seats until the academic procession has left the building, everyone. But before I let anyone go, before we begin the procession, we have one more big moment to attend to. It's a big one. It's a bit of a photo op. Families and friends, if you want to take your cameras, your phones out, because we are about to perform the time-honored tradition known as the cap toss, everybody. The cap toss. And there's two keys, very scientific keys to a successful cap toss. One is altitude, it needs to go high. And the other one is synchronization. We all need to go together, and I will help you with a prompt. But first, let's all rise as we are able. Let's all rise as we are able. Let's take off our caps. Let's take off our caps. And let's hold it in our hand. I always recommend a vertical orientation of the cap. It's going to go higher. And in a moment, I'm going to wish everybody one more time congratulations to the class of 2026 of the University of British Columbia. And Columbia is our last word and our cue to toss our cap high in the air. Are we ready, everybody? Here we go. Congratulations once again to the 2026 graduates of the University of British Columbia. Well done, everybody. Well done, everybody. Congratulations. Thank you for coming. Have an amazing day.